What if I told you that a quarter you've probably spent on snacks, vending machines, or parking meters, the 2006 North Dakota state quarter, might secretly be worth far more than 25 cents? Believe it or not, most of these quarters are common and worth just face value. But some rare examples have sold for hundreds, thousands, and even, in extreme cases of grating rarity, values that make collectors sit up and take notice. Imagine finding a coin in your change with eye-popping shine, crisp detail, or even a strange error, and realizing it's worth $500, 1000, or even more. That's exactly what we're digging into today. In this video, you'll discover the fascinating history behind this coin, why some are rare and valuable, what makes this coin special, and sometimes mysterious, the most valuable error types, how to identify valuable examples yourself, real auction prices, and record sales. Stay with me, because once you know what to look for, your spare change might just make you rich. Between 1999 and 2008, the U.S. Mint issued a new quarter design for each state in the order of its ratification to the Union. This series became one of the most popular coin programs in American history, getting millions of people of all ages excited about coin collecting. The North Dakota quarter was released on August 28, 2006, as the 39th coin in the series. Every state quarter, including North Dakota's, features George Washington on the obverse, along with heavy checkmark, United States of America, heavy checkmark, Liberty, heavy checkmark, In God We Trust, heavy checkmark, quarter dollar. This was a continuation of the long-running Washington quarter design. The North Dakota reverse shows backhand index pointing right to American bison grazing, a quintessential symbol of the state's wildlife. Backhand index pointing right, the rugged landscape of the Badlands in the background. Backhand index pointing right, the rising sun above the horizon. Backhand index pointing right, North Dakota, 1889, and E pluribus unum. Around the top and bottom, this design reflects the state's prairie heritage and wildlife. Let's talk money, starting with reality, and then moving into the exciting parts. The IN average everyday condition, 2006, P or 2006, D North Dakota quarter, $0.25, $0.30, even in above average circulated condition. These coins generally trade for face value because they were minted in the hundreds of millions. That means most of these quarters are worth roughly the same as they were in your pocket. Coins that are uncirculated and especially high grade can carry collectible premiums. Small blue diamond uncirculated, MS60, MS63, $1, $5 small blue diamond, MS65, $10, $50 small blue diamond, MS66, $50, $200 small blue diamond, MS67, $100 to $1,000 plus in rare certified examples, small blue diamond, MS68, $1,500 to $3,760 plus. Record auction level. Yes, while most North Dakota quarters are common, collectors crave high-grade specimens because state quarters were often not saved in pristine condition, and the strikes can vary widely. Let's break down what makes the 2006 North Dakota quarter more exciting than ordinary loose change. Because the state quarter program aimed at daily use, many coins were spent and circulated rather than saved. Finding high-grade, uncirculated coins is much harder than many collectors expect, especially in MS67 plus territory, where values explode. Collectors often build sets by mint mark and finish type, making moderately high grades, MS65, MS66, in demand among sets. Some quarters that look off may not be regular production coins. They can be errors. Error coins often sell for more than their pristine counterparts, depending on the type and severity. We'll cover this more below. Errors are where values really stand out, especially for state quarters where collectors actively search for mistakes. A cud looks like a raised lump or bump on the rim, caused by a broken die edge during striking. These are real mint errors and can be worth money, sometimes hundreds if distinct. Heavy checkmark cut errors have been reported on some 2,000 state quarters. Heavy checkmark similar errors from 2006 are casually traded on marketplaces. A broadstrike occurs when the coin is struck outside the collar restricting diameter. Heavy checkmark all details are present, but the rim is unusually wide. Heavy checkmark broadstrikes are popular among error collectors. Heavy checkmark while data for North Dakota specifically is limited, similar 2000s quarter errors have sold for up to around $1,220 on eBay for dramatic examples. These happen when a coin blank isn't properly aligned in the press. Heavy checkmark minor misalignment. Small value premium heavy checkmark major misalignment. Date still visible higher values. While specific reported sales for 2006 North Dakota are rare, off-centers and state quarters can range widely based on severity. On extremely rare occasions, a quarter might be struck on the wrong metal blank or mismatched dies, a genuine mint error. Reddit users have even shared examples of North Dakota quarters missing part of the planchet or partially plated, which could indicate unusual production anomalies. Though such coins need professional authentication. Here's your step-by-step guide to spotting the valuable ones. Tongue sticking out equals Philadelphia. Most common circulation strike. D equals Denver, also common. S equals San Francisco, proof. Usually smaller mintage. Proof or San Francisco coins were not intended for circulation, but if found in high grade, they can be collectible. Use a magnifier. Heavy checkmark sharp, unworn surfaces heavy checkmark, full luster heavy checkmark. No scratches or nicks. MS66 plus coins are especially desirable. Heavy checkmark raised bumps on rim, cud. Heavy checkmark off-center imagery, heavy checkmark broad striking areas, heavy checkmark missing parts of design, heavy checkmark doubled letters, or images. Even small anomalies can significantly impact value if confirmed as true die errors rather than damage. Standard weight for clad quarters is 5.67 g. A significant variance could point to a wrong planchet or altered piece. For any coin that looks rare, send it to heavy checkmark PCGS heavy checkmark NGC professional. Grading authenticates and increases market value. Here are some of the most noteworthy documented results for the 2006 North Dakota quarter. This is one of the highest recorded auction prices for this coin, selling for around $3,760 in a 2017 heritage auction, an exceptionally high price for a modern state quarter. High mint state coins graded over MS67 are very rare for this issue. Some special minted satin finish or near-perfect examples can have price guides over $3,500, showing how collectors value high grades. These have sold at smaller auctions for modest premiums, such as $26, $45, indicating how quickly value increases with better grades. Sports metal proof and San Francisco coins 2006. North Dakota proof quarters in high grade have been seen selling at $6 plus in typical auction records. Higher graded proofs, such as PR69, can bring significantly more depending on eye appeal and cameo contrast. Even though most 2006 North Dakota quarters are common and worth only face value in circulated condition, finding one in MS66, MS67, or MS68, especially if professionally graded, could be your best collector find in pocket change. Beyond mint state coins, era varieties, especially uncommon or dramatic ones, have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars or more in the broader state quarter market, because even something that looks ordinary could hide extraordinary value. The 2006 North Dakota state quarter may not be the rarest coin in the world, but in the right condition, especially in high mint state or certified error examples, it can be worth far more than its face value.